So this sounds like an inappropriate thing, but my 11-year-old walked into the living room recently and I was sat watching TV on my own. And then he just said, "Why are you sat on your own like a lonely little bitch?"
Joining me at Good Times Tattoo Studio this week is Romesh Ranganathan. He's getting tattooed while we talk teaching maths before comedy, bombing on stage, raising kids, and what it's really like dealing with fame.
Are you shitting me?
I didn't.
Checking your heart rate.
No, I'm just trying to switch this off because I've it just every now and again like starts talking.
What is it, an Apple Watch?
Yeah, and I gave it like an Indian accent. It's like really embarrassing. So I just want to make sure that doesn't. Oh, here we go. Great. Sorry about that, Grace.
That's
I apologise.
Right. No worries at all.
I'm quite a difficult client. I should warn you in advance.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard on the grapevine. So how long have you been getting tattooed? Because you're quite covered.
Maybe like 15 years, I think, probably. Like the first one I got was, my wife and I decided to get matching tattoos of like when we had our first kid.
Yeah, I love that.
And so I've got like his name on the back of my shoulder, and then she bottled it. So she still hasn't got any tattoos, but then I just developed.
What, did she watch you get yours done? And she was
no,
like,
she didn't even come. I got it done, and then I said, "Oh, it's your turn now." And she goes, "Oh, I'm not sure now." And I said, "Well, that would have been a sick thing to have been told before I went." But then, and then I just started getting a few more, and then I'm sure as you know, it just becomes addictive.
Yeah, you just once you get going, that's it, really. Isn't
Yeah.
It? Obviously, you've got like Richard Pryor and Kendrick and.
Yeah, there's some quite random ones. So, I mean, Richard Pryor was like the first big one I got done because like, he's one of the reasons I do stand-up. You know, like I just think he's the best to ever do it. And then I just because I'm massive into hip hop, I just started getting more and more hip hop ones. But I've got like some random ones. I really love BoJack Horseman, so I've got a BoJack Horseman there. And then that's just I went to Albania for a travel show. This ex-con had started a tattoo studio there, and then he said to me, "Do you want a tattoo?" So I was like, "Okay." So he put the Albanian flag on me, and then
and that's what that is.
That's what that is. But then when the show came out afterwards, like this Albanian guy came up to me and goes, "I saw you got this tattoo done on that show," and then I showed him, and he said, "You never have anything to worry about," and then just walked away.
I was like, the Albanians have got you.
I guess so. Yeah. I don't know.
So you've never had a hand poke before?
Never.
Ooh, exciting.
I've heard good things though.
Yeah, it should be pretty simple compared to, especially all of the portrait work you've got, it's
Yeah.
really painful.
It's just it just looked like Heady One didn't enjoy it. That's why I'm slightly nervous.
Right, I'm going to start. Okay?
Yeah, no worries.
So I overheard you when you came in that you were in a West End play at the moment.
I am that, and I do want to say, for the purposes of this podcast, that's the reason my hair and facial hair are like this.
Oh, okay.
This is not. I don't normally look
This is
like
not your
Apu from
natural
The
style.
Simpsons.
I'm dead.
It's because it's Sheridan Smith is the lead. It's her show really, and it's a woman who has a breakdown basically, and I play her doctor who. She has a mental health fracture, I guess, is the best way of describing it. And so she starts hallucinating. She's got a real family and a fantasy family.
Okay.
And I play the doctor who's kind of linking both those worlds. But not only am I a doctor in the 80s where mental health wasn't as well understood, but also I'm not a great doctor. So it's kind of, he's a bit incompetent. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And so they decided that this should be my hair and facial hair. And my kids are... they keep asking me when I'm opening the Quickie Mart. It's horrible.
Do your kids rinse you?
All the time, yeah. That's all they do.
I love that.
Just rinse
and
me.
I'm guessing they're really good at it.
They're amazing. I mean, it is like an ongoing battle. Do you know what I mean? I let the kids behave in a way that they shouldn't behave publicly behind closed doors because I sort of find it funny. So they're always kind of roasting each other. So this sounds like an inappropriate thing, but my 11-year-old walked into the living room recently and I was sat watching TV on my own. And then he just said, "Why are you sat on your own like a lonely little bitch?" Obviously, to me, that's hilarious. But I have to say to him, I don't mind us chatting like this in the house, but when we're out in public, people judge you, don't they, for how, if your kids talk to you like that.
Yeah, of course.
My kids are very respectful, but they also take the piss. Yeah. So I'm kind of all right with that at home, but we went to Warwick Castle and we had a burping competition after, which obviously my wife thought was absolutely hideous. But and then I got in, and there's like a tweet atted me saying, was having a nice day at Warwick Castle until Romesh Ranganathan and his family turned up and started behaving like animals. And then that was like my first realisation that some of our behaviour should be kept behind closed doors.
Yeah, especially because
you know
it's going to end up on like the front cover of the Daily Mail.
I know. And that's exactly what the Daily Mail would love, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
If ever I'm feeling like I've got a bit of self-esteem, what I like to do is go to the Daily Mail, find an article about me and then look at the comments, just to burn off any kind of belief or any kind of joy.
Is it brutal?
Oh my God.
I can imagine.
Not funny, not talented, but still keeps getting work. Wonder why that's it, stuff like that. Yeah. So every time I'm feeling good about myself,
That's exactly what you'd expect from a Daily Mail as well, right?
Yeah. I did a thing on Mock the Week years ago, because I used to do a routine about, I just think old people should allowed to be racist, just because they've got enough shit going on. I said that on Mock the Week, and I got a death threat.
Did you?
Yeah. It's such a random trajectory of conversation, but yeah. So it went out on Mock the Week, and then this guy, emailed me through my website, and he said, my grandparents did not fight in the war for you to make jokes like that on Mock the Week. I'm going to make it my mission to find you and end your life. It's quite.
That's intense.
It's intense for Mock the Week. It's only like my third time on the show, I think. I thought, is this what being on TV is about?
Is that your first death threat?
Yeah.
That was like you were like, I made it.
Well, it really felt like I was a bit of an edgelord, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've had many since, but that was my first one. That was when I lost my cherry.
Is there a Romesh fan club? There must be.
Not that I'm aware of. But I'd love to find out about one.
I'm sure there is.
Fan club to me suggests like
meeting up in the
you meet up in a hall, yeah, and somebody brings some cakes.
Yeah.
And then you all get a picture out, and then you all masturbate
There's just
to it
a
as
massive
a group.
picture of you on the wall.
And they all just jerk off.
Around the homemade cakes.
See you next Wednesday.
I can imagine that's happening somewhere right now.
Oh, I'd love to get big enough that at some moment, someone in the world is wanking off to an image of me. Somewhere,
I reckon
somewhere in
that's
the
true.
world.
Somewhere in the country, definitely.
There you go.
Yeah.
Somebody's entering the vinegar strokes now.
Yeah. Someone's watching Mock the Week.
That's when you know you've made it. Do you know what I mean?
For sure.
Somebody is rang-jaculating. That's.
Rang-jaculating.
I just come up with that myself. Anybody at all masturbate. It doesn't even have to be a fan. I don't even mind a hate wank. I hope he gets dropped from Weakest Link.
Yeah. Bringing it back.
Yeah, sorry.
So the Weakest Link, how is that? Because that's quite a huge boots to fill.
Yeah.
What's her name? Anne Widdecombe? No, is that the wrong one? Is that the wrong one?
Anne Robinson.
Anne Robinson, yeah.
Nobody's looking at Anne Robinson and going, oh, do you know who is a natural successor to Anne? Romesh Ranganathan. Nobody's saying that, even if they're masturbating. So, in fairness to the BBC, they said we knew that you'd have hesitations, but so they suggested doing a run through and just seeing how it felt. And they said we're not asking you to be like Anne Robinson, just do it as like how you would do it. And in the end, it ended up being really well received. So now when I do them, I've lost that fear now. When the first one came out, I was properly just like, oh God, this could be an absolute disaster. I mean, I kind of feel like I've done more than I ever thought I was going to do, ever. So literally, if we finish this chat now, and then you said to me, "Oh, Rom, I've also been asked to tell you it's over," I'd be pretty chill about it. It's been good. God, I'm making this is now retirement chat. Do you have ambitions? Like, are there certain things that you haven't done that you want to do by the time you finish?
Yeah, for sure. But it all kind of involves tattooing in some degree.
Right.
That's always been like my heavy focus in life.
So what is like the thing that when you come to retire, if you might decide that you're going to work till you die.
I'm a self-employed artist, I can't retire.
You can't ever retire.
Well, tattoo artists in general, like we don't have pensions or like anything to help us out, like it's just us against the world, So I don't know, I'll do it until my back can't do it anymore, and then hopefully I would have worked out. Well, this is kind of like, I wanted to do this for the love of the project, but I also wanted to do it so hopefully it become like financially
Viable.
And
how's that working out?
Ooh, breaking even.
I mean, I'm looking at the team. Doesn't look that high budget.
Yeah, I found these guys outside a couple of days ago. So you started as a maths teacher.
Yeah.
How did you realise that you didn't want to be a maths teacher anymore and you wanted to do comedy? Was it because, like you just said, you kind of got to jump on the opportunities when they arise?
No, not really. I mean, I'd always loved I've loved stand-up comedy from when I was, I think, like 10 or 11 years old, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. But I just didn't think, it just felt so unlikely that you could get a job in that, as that. And also, you know, my parents were pretty chilled out, but they're still Asian. So telling your parents that you're aspiring to be a comedian
Didn't go down too well.
well, I didn't have the guts to tell them.
Yeah.
I thought I'm going to be a teacher who does stand-up as a hobby. You know, I knew so many teachers that had a band or whatever, or went and sung in the evening, so I thought I'd be that guy, you know. I teach maths in the day, and then occasionally I go and gig in the evenings as like a way to kind of just keep yourself interested.
Did you ever practice your comedy on your students?
No, I mean, a lot of my stuff really early on was not really suitable. I think generally, I was about to say without wanting to generalise, but I'm about to generalise massively.
But generally.
But I think like boys, what I found is that boys were across the board more difficult, but they're sort of like a bit more, this is a really bad thing to say, they're sort of more simple creatures than girls, right?
Of course.
Whereas if a girl you were teaching took against you, it's just
Game
horrible.
over for you.
Mate.
Yeah.
It was like...
Because girls, we're vindictive.
Yeah,
bitches,
I mean, yeah,
you
and
know
you think, oh, she might get me fired. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know how this is going to go.
Girls can be cunning. That's
Yeah. Like I used to often like take the piss out of the kids to kind of shut them down. And you do that with...
Keep them in their place.
Yeah, and you do that with boys and they're just like, okay, you got me, sir. You do it with the girls, like, I can't believe you just said that. No, that's mad
I'm
that
gonna
you would
tell
say
my
that.
mum.
Yeah, like, trust me, my parents are not going to be happy when I tell them about this. This is going to go straight to the head teacher.
Did that ever shit you up though?
Yeah, I pretend it didn't, but I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, inside you're like, God damn it. This little girl's gonna destroy me.
I had an awful experience where maybe 2-3 years after I'd left teaching, they got in touch with me and they said, we'd love you to come back and do like a lunchtime gig at the school as like a fundraiser thing. Would you be up for doing it? And so I drove back from Cardiff, and they said that honestly, they're so excited to see you. It's like the school's buzzing about it. I came back and for lunch, I ate a big plate of shit. I mean, I couldn't have died harder to nothing. Like, I'm smashing this chat more than I did that gig. It was awful. You could just hear my voice echoing around the assembly hall.
Yeah.
And then I just sort of went, anyway, thanks. And then I got back in my car and drove back to Cardiff.
What were you thinking in the car? Like, fucking hell,
I just
feeling
felt really
down.
Yeah, I just all by myself.
Nobody loves me.
Is this Erin Doherty? Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I've had loads of people send that to me.
Because you taught Erin in school, right? And
Well,
now she's a big famous award-winning actor.
I taught her sister, and I was her head of year. I was Erin's head of year when she was in sixth form.
That's so
And yeah, and she won a Golden Globe last night. Yeah, I don't think it's, I can't really claim any credit for that as a head of sixth form. But so my wife was a drama teacher, and so as head of sixth form, I used to have to go and I happily went along to watch the sixth form performances, and even then, obviously, I didn't know that Erin was going to go on to star in like the biggest show on Netflix and then win a Golden Globe. I think with acting, with most things actually, there's a certain level you can get to through practice and repeat,
But you've got to have that star quality.
There's some other thing, like there's some other level of ability that you're just gifted. Do you, I mean, and I'm doing the play with Sheridan Smith at the moment, and when I'm watching her, I just think you have been somebody, the universe has gifted you this level of ability that you can't get to. You can't access that through craft. Do you know what I mean? You've just got it. My dad was a functioning alcoholic, I think, or he drank a lot. And then I have got that. I've got that, whatever that gene is. Do you know what I mean, in my system? So
the addictive gene.
Yeah. So
me too.
I just basically I just couldn't. Basically, I've spent most of my life unable to stop drinking at the appropriate moment. Do you know what I mean? And just getting really
Learning limits,
battered.
yeah.
I think I was flirting with having a bit of a drinking problem. A few months ago, I was on a massive night out, and then the next morning, like I'm in my 40s, I just sort of woke up and thought, this behaviour was cute when you're younger.
Yeah.
Now it feels a bit tragic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to stop drinking for a bit, and that was like 7 months ago, and nothing has happened to make me start drinking again. So,
Do you feel good for it?
yeah, I to be honest with you, you're not supposed to say never, but I can't envisage a time where I'm going to drink again, to be honest with you.
That's awesome. It's just weed for me, like that's always been like what works for me,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But I've also had to reevaluate my relationship with weed because I've smoked weed every day for like nearly 20 years.
Every day for 20 years?
Yeah, I've got a very ADHD wired brain and I feel like weed is something that's really good for me to be able to function.
Yeah.
But yeah, just as you get older in it, you've got to start getting into healthier habits.
I know. Well, I'm older than you, so I've had to get on that road soon. That's pathetic.
Do you do any like middle-aged
How dare you?
crisis stuff? Like,
How fucking dare you, Grace?
I'm trying to wean myself off to just being a CBD girl. That would be great.
On behalf of everybody watching this, I support you on your journey. There's something cool about nobody ever knowing who you are, right? Like,
For sure.
there's this Australian band called Glass Beams who've sort of
I love
Do you?
them, yeah.
So do you know their
Little chainmail masks that they wear, yeah.
I just think that's such a sick
cool.
idea.
And the guitarist, I'm like, every time I watch it, just the way he moves, I'm like, you are hot under there, I know you are. But yeah, they're incredible, man. I love
Even
that
this,
band.
like, even that, when he does that, when he's playing the bass line with this, oh, this looks so amazing.
Does it very cool, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
but the problem is when you're doing comedy, if you don't have your face, it sort of takes away.
You need it, right?
It takes away most of a lot of what you're
doing. Yeah, for sure. But I do really like the idea of like, especially if you're that famous where you can't even go to Morrison's without being recognised, which I'm sure you can't. Like you're on major TV every day, on multiple channels.
Yeah, but I think I sort of think it's kind of. Look, I'm going to tell you this now, right? There's no getting around it. I'm a huge deal, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'm on everything.
Of course.
I'm fucking smashing it.
Yeah. Smashing it.
Am I able to go to Tesco's? Yeah. Like it's totally fine.
You can?
Yeah. Like people.
And then they're thinking you're getting bombarded.
No, what happens is like maybe a couple of people look across and go, oh, I think that's Romesh Ranganathan.
The little whispers.
Yeah,
At the back of the
or
aisles.
one person will ask for a photo. But it's not like you have to be so famous and inaccessible. But for me, I go, listen, I'm a down-to-earth dude, man. I go wherever I want. I'm saying this ironically. Can we make it clear?
Yeah.
Is there a caption you can put up?
Is there anything you do to disguise yourself? Because you're pretty recognisable.
When I go out and about?
Or just when you're opening the door to the Tesco man.
No. Because they're at
Wearing a robe, an open robe with a mask.
Sometimes I'll open the door with like a Weakest Link t-shirt on or I'll have like a TV on in the hallway showing Sky. Do you know what I mean? Just stuff like that.
Nice.
Oh my God, that? Oh yeah, no, that is me.
Yeah. But I know that there's definitely a market out there for my runner's toe.
Oh, 100%. Like you could probably set up an OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, I did that already, babe.
Yeah.
Save my business in the pandemic, come on. My feet literally did save my business.
Did they really?
Yes. I had a shop in London Fields, just off Broadway Market during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And it wasn't cheap rent, I'll tell you that. And we couldn't work for like 10 months. So I was like, I either have to shut the shop or do something. So yeah, I had an OnlyFans and it was
For your feet?
very foot
Or for
heavy.
right.
Just foot and ass.
And well, then
really.
what sort of foot and ass? So what sort of
Sounds
stuff?
like a disease.
What sort of stuff? Yeah. Oh God, absolutely. I had to put the horse down. It's got foot and ass.
Yeah, it's got foot and ass.
So with the foot stuff, do you mind me asking? About
No,
this?
please ask away.
So what sort of photo, like what sort of stuff generates the most interest foot-wise?
Funnily enough, for me, it was sole. The
Right.
sole of the foot. and a lot of like
have to be
curling your
flexing,
toes, yeah,
right, yeah.
flexing your toes, making all the wrinkles. They like the wrinkles in the sole.
Okay.
But I think there's like
Keep
there's
talking,
different
no.
there's different types of
Exactly,
foot guys.
exactly how are they wrinkled?
Like my second toe is quite longer than the rest of my toes.
Right.
So there's a market for that. There's a bit of a market for everything.
Because like Rob Beckett can peel a banana with his toes.
I can light a cigarette with my toes.
Can you?
Yes.
Have you like that
was on my OnlyFans
Yeah,
for sure.
of course it was.
Yeah.
And so then that basically generated a load of revenue.
Yeah, saved my
Amazing.
business during COVID. To be honest with you, I think about opening an OnlyFans again.
So you
Most days
closed
of the
it?
week. Yeah, I closed it because I just didn't need it anymore. Like, if we're going to be objectified as women, I would definitely like to capitalise off that.
Yeah, no, look, I support it, yeah. Let me be absolutely crystal clear on that, I've got nothing. From your
Would you
tone
ever-
there, it made it feel like you thought I was on the attack. I wasn't at all.
Oh, absolutely
I totally
not.
support it, Grace.
Just a
and I want to be
panic.
clear on that if you get it on all of the cameras.
Yeah, look into every single camera. I haven't had my OnlyFans for years.
Yeah.
And I still get messages like at least once a week with like, when are you going to bring your OnlyFans back, you know? I'm like, I'm pretty broke right now, I might do it. I'm trying to make this thing successful, so
Yeah. If it'll help, I'll take my shoes and socks off.
Honestly, it would probably help.
Have you seen that Rate My Foot thing? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like
Is this like Foot Nation? It's like a website for...
the website where it rates celebrities' feet. I'm on like 4.3 or something.
But-
men's feet, I just do want. I don't think men's feet should be seen publicly. Generally.
I just think feet are not, I'm not disgusted by feet. I'm not necessarily like dying to suck my boyfriend's toes, but I would.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
If I said to Lisa, can you please suck on my toes? I think
reckon she
it
could?
might be the end of the marriage.
Do you reckon?
I'm going to try and guess what her reaction would be. In fact, I'll be honest with you, I might say it to her tonight, but this is my guess. If I said to Lisa, would you suck on my toes? I think she'd almost certainly say, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm not speaking to somebody who's like, our sex life isn't dead,
No.
I'm still having birthdays.
Does she ever give you a foot rub?
Occasionally.
Well, that's how you could start it. You just, like...
Yeah, but the thing is though,
just
Grace,
slowly getting closer to her face.
she just feel like this, what the fuck are you doing? I thought you just wanted to fuck off, Romesh.
When I was doing the foot thing on OnlyFans, one of the ways I'd make extra money is I would sell my dirty socks. And they would pay me extra to wear them for longer. So if you wanted it for a day, if you just wanted, I put them on in the morning, I take them off in the evening, that's the set price. But if you want me to wear them for an extra 24 hours, then there's going to be more.
What's wrong with people, man? What the fuck's going on? There was that girl, wasn't there, who made money from selling her farts in a jar?
Yeah, and the bathwater girl as well. Did you see
Yeah.
her? Oh, that is... I wish I could just take a bath and then sell pints of it for like £200 a pint.
What's going on? I know. And then the jar arrives and you just think, well, I finished wanking ages ago when I put the order in for this. Now I've got this fucking jar of bathwater.
I did have one guy who would like buy my knickers and socks, and he sent me a picture actually of like, because I just would assume that if you were to buy like a pair of knickers or socks off someone, you'd have them in a drawer and you'd whip them out and give them a sniff or whatever. This guy had them all framed on his wall, like a whole wall just of like knickers and socks all framed. Do you remember that? Do you remember that episode of Alan Partridge where he meets his stalker?
Yeah.
And he goes back to his house and it's like the whole room is like an Alan room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like my moment of that,
God, well, man, this is like been one of the best chats I've had in ages. This is properly enlightening. If anybody wants like underwear and like, what sort of price do you think?
For just like, your average day wear.
Yeah.
£150 to £200 a pair. I reckon you could easily make that. Obviously, if you have someone request that they want you to wear it for like 2-3 days,
Yeah.
then that's gonna have to...
If you want a pair of underwear that I've worn for 3 days, hit me up on Instagram. What do you reckon? £1,000? And I'll like skid them all up and everything. And I'll go running and shit like that. What was the first thing that you did as like a modification above and beyond tattoos?
My tongue.
Your tongue. How
Yeah.
painful was it?
It was fucking painful, but the guy who did it, he was like, you're one of the calmest people who I've ever had
So what? Okay.
So you're sat just like you are.
Yeah.
You have an assistant.
So this is such a. By the way, this is such a normo reaction, isn't it? Going, tell me about it. Anyway, but I'm fascinated.
No, I don't mind. I love talking about it. But yeah, they literally just pull your tongue out, clamp it, cut it, and then stitch it on each side, top to bottom.
You're anaesthetised?
I had some lidocaine injected into my tongue, yeah, but not enough. So halfway through, everything wore off. So I felt everything, like all the stitches I felt. So yeah, it was intense. And like.
Did you cry?
When I got home, I cried.
Yeah.
Not in the
Smart.
shop.
Well
Yeah.
done, mate.
Not in the shop. Are you crazy?
So you had your ears done, right?
Yeah, I've had my earlobes cut off, my ears pointed.
You've got your
my
eyes done.
tattooed.
Belly button, right?
Belly button removed, tongue split, and
And you've
facial
got
scarification.
Yeah. But then, like, so looking at your modifications, right? So your eyes look really cool.
Thanks.
Your ears, I get it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No picture.
that makes sense to me. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Like, that's the look you're going for, but do you know what I mean? But I get that's a look, and it looks great, and you've achieved. To me, that the other stuff is like there's a degree of separation. I feel like. Do you know what I mean?
For sure.
Do you know
what
I
do
mean?
you classify as other stuff, which would be a degree of separation when it gets
Well,
into like,
turning your dick into an L shape.
Yeah.
So I think it's related to, but not the same as. But like, you know, when you get your first tattoo and you think that's me done, and then you get a few more and you think that's me done. Then you get a big one and you go, I've had a big one done, that's me. And then basically, eventually, it doesn't scratch the itch. And your tolerance for what tattoo you're going to get goes up and up and up, right? To the point where it's not. There is something that there's something about getting a tattoo where you go, I'm going to get further and further. You know, I never would have thought I'd ever get. I know this is very normal. I never thought I'd get a hand tattoo years ago. And now I'm like, I'm going to get the other one. You know, do you know what I mean? Like, I think the men's nipple removal movement should be massive. Do you know what I mean?
It's funny you say that because the body modification artist that I worked for/with, he had no nipples.
Well, it makes sense to me.
I do think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I want to, like, I sort of think all of my action figures, like He-Man, I'd seriously consider being nippleless. I don't see the point, really.
Yeah, well, they're useless for you.
They are useless, and I'd love to be like an action figure. Obviously, I'd have to deal with some of the other issues. I mean, it's like,
I'm dead. What do you mean? What do you mean?
no, you know, it's like...
Anyway, we have completed the tattoo.
I love it, Grace.
Do you?
Yeah.
I love it too. I think it suits you really
It really
well.
does.
Thank you.
Perfect for that spot as well.
Yeah, it is. It fits really nicely.
Thanks, mate.
My pleasure.
I love it.
It's been a pleasure to tattoo you. You've got great skin as well. Give you a hug.
Thanks so much.
Of course, I appreciate you.
We're doing a giveaway with prizes from our sponsors just for you guys. To be in for a chance of winning, all you have to do is like the video, drop us a comment down below, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We've got some great prizes, so be sure not to miss out. This episode is sponsored by Killer Ink, Solo Coffee, Bristol CBD, and Disturbia.